Welcome to the Re-Entry Archive, the key to life, an N-N-dimethyltryptamine experience report, taken from erowid.org, Part 3. I did it in the same place, around the same time, with the same dose. Energy began to flow like before. Alien telepathic communications were strong. I began to look up and close my eyes, only to be shot back into the mystical alien spaceship I was in before. I was on one of those machines that carry stuff like in a factory, being rolled through some kind of processing data analyzer machine, seeing the aliens all around me, looking down at me, angry. They weren't so intimidating as mad at me, but I didn't know why. I wasn't in the beautiful place they had taken me to before. I was in more of a physical realm. They were just looking at me, sucking all of the intelligence out of me that they had given before. Angry at me for some reason. I didn't know why. I didn't know what I had done. I didn't understand. I was shot out of the spaceship quicker than normal, and back, kind of, sort of, to my reality, except my body was once again changing as I looked at it. My hands were that of a monkey, along with big hairy arms. I felt like I was actually a monkey. I thought I began to scream like a monkey. I felt lost. I felt like part of my brain was crazy, and I was no longer super intelligent. And there was also no more super intense euphoria like before. What had happened? Why? After I was completely down, I began to rethink reality and what had happened to me in the past week. Perhaps it was time for me to leave the substance alone for a while. I needed a week or so to settle down, to think about what had happened, to try and figure out what was going on. I needed help. Not from a doctor. I wasn't completely crazy yet. I am still in touch with reality, my own reality, but I'm beginning to question reality like no other time in my life. I feel as though I have broken through to another level of DMT. The things that have been happening to me were nothing like a drug, nothing like LSD or anything like that. No drug could ever do what has been done to me. Not even close. This substance was like something else. A key to our chemical structure, a key to our DNA, the key to life. I thought I had been living in a science fiction horror movie, and that I was quite possibly on the edge of going insane. I just don't know what to think about all of this. You don't have to have lived through an experience to learn from it. So let's take a few moments to reflect upon what this journey might mean. Again, we see the monkey motif present itself in this experience. I find it interesting that the monkey, a symbolic reminder of our animalistic origins, repeatedly presents itself across this series of experiences in which aliens, energy beings, telepathy, and superintelligence are encountered. Perhaps the monkey is a reminder to this traveller to be more humble and to recognise that we do not transcend the natural world. Instead, we are part of it. Perhaps it is a reminder to not let the spiritual ego co-opt the narrative of the experience and to use it falsely to reinforce itself rather than allowing open, honest exploration of one's own flaws and limitations. Ultimately, I am glad this traveller finally had a moment of awareness that the psychedelic journeying was being pushed too far here. There was an acknowledgement that rest and recovery and time away from the drug was needed. This is a vital lesson to learn. These substances have so much to offer us, but to use them flippantly or without due care and attention is to miss the point entirely.